Ray.
Are we live?
Yeah. I've got live written on the channel. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We're here.
Are we? Because mine's saying it's not.
I've got live written up on my screen.
Right. Yeah. No, we are live. Right. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties.
Look, there was no intro. We won't be doing the intros today. Yeah, it's all gone. It's all gone Pete Tong in here. What's going on?
Yeah. Goodness knows.
It's all gone a bit crazy. Hello, everyone.
Yeah. Hello. Welcome to the show.
Yep.
I've got no lights on behind me, and yeah.
There is loads of news. Loads of news tonight.
I know, and we get technical difficulties at the beginning.
Loads of news. Mainly to Fan Home. But yeah, there's no other news from the other guys. It's all Fan Home tonight. But there's loads of news, loads.
Yeah. So, do we go with the? Well, let's go with the major one.
Which is because there's quite a few major bits.
Okay, so we'll go with the major one. The major one is it was revealed in a YouTube video at New York Comic Con that D'Agostini will be going under the name of Fan Home.
Yes, yeah.
So they are slowly migrating their builds over to Fan Home.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, there's a YouTube video, and the guy was invited by Fan Home to go along and have an interview.
Yeah.
The guy he was interviewing confirmed that they are migrating all of their builds, like you said, Mark, all of them over to Fan Home. So they'll all be under the Fan Home umbrella. So that's like the Moomin House, Snoopy, all the family stuff, all of that sort of stuff as well. So all the figurines. Yeah. So, yeah, basically it's all merging over. And they started with the motor vehicles, and it will continue to merge over time, I believe.
Yeah. So we were correct. We suspected.
Yeah. Yeah, this was confirmation, which was, I think we all, like I said, we all sort of knew what was going on.
Yeah.
But to have it actually confirmed from Fan Home themselves.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we know what's going on now.
Yeah. Well, we suspected this when they started moving some of the builds, some of the popular builds under the Fan Home radar. Yeah.
Yeah. So motorsport, and then obviously there'll be what they class as kids and family content, which I think is like the Snoopy and the Moomin stuff and stuff like that. So, yeah.
So that'll be interesting. Hopefully, Fan Home going over, D'Agostini going over to Fan Home, they sort Fan Home out once and for all.
Yeah, obviously we have to wait and see how the workload points out, but it means everything will be under one banner, which is a good thing. So it's all. You don't have to go to two different sites, two different portals. It's all on one.
Yeah.
It simplifies it. So yeah, hopefully everything runs smoothly.
I'm hoping so, because with D'Agostini, I never had any problems with things out of stock and deliveries. Never had any problems at all.
I've had a few out of stock stuff with the Batman graphic novels, but they've all come in, so I've not no deliveries of. Huh?
But that's Fan Home though.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
So I did the camper and I did the Rossi with D'Agostini, and I never had any problems whatsoever with them.
Yeah, funny enough, we get the Snoopy from D'Agostini, and we haven't had an issue.
Yeah.
A delay or issues out of stock with that. That's come on time perfectly.
Yeah. So fingers crossed.
Yeah.
D'Agostini merging, which they are the same company anyway, under the Fan Home banner. They can go in there and they can sort the complete mess out in there and get it sorted for everybody.
Yeah. Also, I need to point out that this is just when the guy was talking, he was saying this is just for the UK and USA.
Yes.
I don't know if that will change for anywhere else, but he did state that for the UK and USA markets, it's merging over into one. So
on my channel, I'll put the link into the video, which actually, they show you the models at the Comic Con in New York. But yeah, I'll put it in the chat and everybody can watch.
Yeah, it's only 9 minutes long. It's worth a look. They interview the guy at Fanhome there. There's a lot of interesting things in it. If you watch it, they're talking. They talk about the scale, the 1/8 and the 1/6, and it looks like they're going to be doing lots more 1/6 scale stuff. And it sounds like they're going to be doing 1/6 scale stuff in the builds that we've already had. So I was looking at things like the DeLorean and the Knight Rider and things like that. We may get in 1/6 scale, but it says they are looking at scaling up some of their models to 1/6. Yeah. So bigger models.
Yeah, bigger models. But yeah, check out the video, guys, and a lot of information in there.
Yes, yeah. There was a couple of reveals as well. Are we doing the reveals as well?
Yeah, I've got them all ready to go.
Right then, which one?
Right, so first one is this one. Kev, you're going to have to say that I haven't got a clue what this is.
Oh, well, that's Iron Man. It's the Mark 85. It's from Endgame. This was on. I think they tested this in France last year, and we've got it there now. It's a sort of it's the one where all these guns come out of his back and stuff, and he has extra like hovering ones and stuff like that. But it looks like this is what you're going to get. Okay. The stand looks the same as the one for the premium of Iron Man. I don't know. There's no release date yet. It just says coming soon. Yeah. But they tend to preview stuff that is going to come out this year. Yeah. So this one will, I would imagine, will appear on the site this year. Yes. But yes, it's the Mark 85. It's from Endgame. Right. Who is it? It might be the other one. Okay. It's so many guns. Right. But yeah. So again, you're gonna have to help me out here again, Kev, because So we got. So basically, obviously, we know that Eagle Moss. They Fanhome hold the Eagle Moss license for the Star Trek ships, and that includes the molds. They were producing. Obviously, they've been producing models that we haven't seen before from Eagle Moss, right. And then they said that we weren't going to do anything from Eagle Moss days, but these are returning. So these are the models that Eagle Moss did. They're XL ones. They're only doing the XL at the moment. They're one-time purchase, not part of a subscription. You've got the Cerritos there and the TOS XL Enterprise that they're re-releasing. These are re-releases. They're not new. They're re-releases. And then you've got this. Yeah, that is this month's model. That I've paid for. It's going to be shipped soon, I hope. But this is Voyager A from Star Trek Prodigy. Yeah. And that is this month's model. So yeah. And then finally, this. Yeah, a Lamborghini. Yeah. I can't remember the name. Is it Lamborghini? Lamborghini Revolt. REVUE. Yeah. Once again, you can see on the desk, it says coming soon. Once again, that will be on Fanhome, I would imagine, before the end of the year. This is part of their motorsport stuff. So that were the two, I would say the two big reveals was the Iron Man and this one. And obviously at New York Comic Con, they tend to show off a lot of their new stuff. And this is the two new ones. I think they're going to need a bigger stand next year because there's going to be even more to display. Yeah. But yeah, I know some people took an interest in this. It looks like the Lamborghini Aventador, but it's the newer model, I believe. Yeah, strange colour, but okay. Bright orange. Yeah. It looks orange, but I think that might be red. Right. But I don't really know. I don't know if it's the lighting or what, but well, there'll be some people happy. I think it's orange. There'll be some people happy it's new vehicles, so yeah. I mean, I think this model is really new. I think 24, 23. Yeah. But to get an actual model of it this quick is quite impressive. I don't think we'll see these this year, though. I think these will be definitely 2026. Right. Okay. I don't know, but normally when they showcase stuff, it normally appears on the site before the end of the year. So it might go on pre-order. I don't know.
So I'll stop sharing the screen. I managed to switch everything off.
They also previewed their next figurine collection there as well. Not many people took photos of it. I'm surprised.
No.
But that was the My Hero Academia. They did tease this. They did a social media post where they teased it about My Hero Academia coming, but now it's coming out. By the way, that is a collection that's already been released in France.
Right.
I believe it's already finished in France as well. But if you like My Hero Academia, they're bringing out all the characters from it. So
some very interesting news this week.
Yes.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Still waiting on the Michael Schumacher car, though.
Yeah, I'm surprised at that. I'm surprised it wasn't there. We've seen it. It's on other sites. It's just not appeared on the UK and USA site.
Yeah.
So maybe it will come out. Maybe it's one of those builds that won't. You know, we have seen these sort of builds before where they're sort of regional, where they only seem to come out in places like France and Germany and don't go any further. Maybe that's one of them, but I doubt it. But I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm very surprised because that was a while ago. That was when the Toyota Supra was.
Yeah, that was Barcelona.
Yeah, it was when the Toyota Supra was announced. Wayne done the media thing there, didn't he? World of Wayne. Yeah. And it was on there. It was displayed. It was there. And it's a bit, like I said, it is on some sites already, just not the UK and USA.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But there we go. That's the news, guys. So, yeah. D'Agostino will be no more eventually.
Yes. Yeah, it's all moving.
I think they'll definitely honour the current subscriptions they've got, though.
Yeah, I think if you've subscribed to a build and it's under D'Agostini, you'll still build it under that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And you'll still log into your portal and that. It's just anyone new goes along now will just find them under Fan Home, and that's how you log in, like that.
Yeah. So is Fan Home still going to say that they are pop fan culture anymore?
I think they can, but it seems like they're going to just do part works. I think it's just going to be Fan Home part works. They can't just say that they specifically do a certain genre now because they're going to be doing everything. So
yeah.
But yeah, I never really understood why there was the two anyway. It's obviously a cost saving measure for them.
Yeah.
So because it means that they now don't have to pay out for two websites.
But remember, they have done this in the past when they were D'Agostini and Model Space, and they shut down Model Space just to become D'Agostini. Then obviously they set up Fan Home. Now they're shutting down D'Agostini to be under Fan. Yeah, they seem to be rebranding themselves quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think as well. D'Agostini is the company that owns everything, because it's not in France. It's Altea, which is basically D'Agostini, but a different name in France. So
I wonder if they may rebrand themselves D'Agostini Fan Home.
Saying that they have a lot of that on there anyway. I don't know if it's this, but on some of their builds, it does actually say D'Agostini as well. So it's already been branded. Let me have a little look. Yeah, there we go. D'Agostini. So a lot of their stuff already has it on. But obviously, I would imagine the D'Agostini bit will disappear and it would just say Fan Home.
They also said in the video, though, about a lot of about the Lich King, didn't they?
Yeah.
About doing more like that.
Yeah. They said that, they concentrate a lot on the cars and they started moving into the figurine stuff, and they said they're going to start doing more of the figure sort of builds and that, which is sort of going based on what we already know anyway. They've done the ET, they've done the Darth Vader, Lich King. They're going to announce, or they have really, the new Iron Man. So Yeah, and they've done Spider-Man. There's loads. So they're sort of they said that they're going to branch out more into the figure market as well. So I would say I would say that there's probably going to be a balance between the new builds coming out.
Yeah.
So you'll probably get like 4 figure builds and 4 car builds. That sort of balance.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Interesting news this week.
Yeah, and they said that they're going to start doing a lot of their core collection stuff as well. So like not just like the builds that they do, and they're going to be doing more stuff like the Star Trek ships, the My Hero stuff, and those figure builds as well. So it looks like they're sort of going to be really digging into all that stuff. I mean, they already do the Marvel museum pieces.
Yes.
They've so I would imagine that they're going to do more of that sort of style as well. That's what they were on about in the video.
One thing I did see later this week on Facebook, the Star Wars vehicles has been appearing in shops.
Ooh, right, okay.
Yeah, I saw that on I can't remember if it was a French or German site, but yeah, apparently they've started appearing in the shops again.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so that's an old D'Agostini collection. Unless they must have updated it slightly. So
that was under Fan Home.
Right. What, the new stuff?
Yes.
Right.
So yeah,
they may have to do that again.
Yeah.
So they've got, there's options, and it looks like they're going to go for them. So
yeah, definitely. Well,
excellent.
Watch the space, I suppose. But I just hope D'Agostini going in there will sort the mess out that they're in. And the problem is, it won't be an instant fix. It'll take a heck of a long time to sort it.
Yeah. We discussed all this last time. I think it's going to take a while to sort out.
Yeah.
Problem wise, but yeah, we'll see what happens. It can only be good. Like I said, it's good for them. It's good for us because we don't have to go everywhere else, and it's all on one site. So it's good all round. I think. Let's just hope it plays out good as well. I'm hopeful. So yeah.
Yeah. Right. Let's go through some chat.
Yeah.
What everybody says. So I'm just going on what's coming first. So I've got Will's Workshop saying good evening all. So good evening, Will. Welcome.
Hi, Will.
Then I've got Sophie saying biscuits. So
biscuits. Yeah.
I'd love some, but I'm to stay away from gluten at the moment. So, and then Sophie says hi, Mark. So hi, Sophie. Welcome.
Hi, Sophie.
Will's Workshop says been a busy weekend working on the Agora diorama. Getting closer to the end. 3D printers are working overtime. I bet.
Yeah, it's not long now until I can't remember when it is. When is Telford?
It's definitely it's November. It's Telford.
I was going to say I think it's like next month, isn't it? It's not long away now.
Dave Bill says, "Good evening, Mark and Kev. It's that time again. Have a great stream. Thank you, Dave, Mark, and welcome."
Cheers, Dave, Mac.
And then we've got Jeff Light, who says, "A very good evening, guys. Good evening, Jeff and Maggie. Welcome."
Hi, Jeff and Maggie.
And then Sophie says, "There is a new part work coming out. It's called The Iceberg, the Myth, the Legend." He's having a joke there. So, yeah. Just trying to, get next one. We've got Andy Caroline, who says, "Good evening, guys. Another week passed already. Hope you both had a great week. Hello to all in chat too." So, good evening, Andy. Welcome.
Hi, Andy.
And then we've got Ian's World of Models, who says, "Good evening, Mark and Kev." Good evening, Ian. Welcome.
Hi, Ian.
And then Ian is saying, "Evening to all in chat." That's me saying we were having technical problems. It wouldn't link up for some strange reason. We kept saying going live, and it kept saying connecting, then said it couldn't connect.
It wouldn't play the intro.
No. Strange. And then D says Mark's Modz wouldn't be a live stream without. No, we haven't had any technical difficulties for a long time.
Yeah, quite a while actually. It's been it's been a while.
Yeah. Sophie says homemade biscuits, cakes, cookies, and dark chocolate muffins for everyone. There you go, guys.
Nice.
And then this is how we live, and D saying yes.
Yeah.
We've got Stephen here. The model says hi, Mark and Kev. Good evening, Stephen. Welcome.
Hi, Stephen.
And Will's Workshop says they forgot how to live. LOL. It's restream because we don't. If we were to do it directly through OBS, it wouldn't be too bad. You know, it wouldn't be as bad.
Yeah.
But to dual stream, we have to do it through Restream.
Yeah.
Or StreamYard, and we refuse to pay the prices that StreamYard want from you.
Yeah.
So, Spider Spruce says you are live. Okay, no, thank you, Spider. Next is Will's Workshop said, "Or fan home mess up D'Agostini." LOL.
I don't know. Look, I think it's quite a good thing. Like I said, it can only be good.
You got to think the bosses at D'Agostini run fan home, so they do see over fan home. So in theory, them going into fan home, fingers crossed they sort out what's going on.
Yeah. D'Agostini's like the boss man.
Mm.
They have everything underneath them, but yeah, they do have like it's always been a bit of a strange setup, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Even when it was model space, they had Arteria as well, obviously in France. It's been D'Agostini collections as well.
Yeah.
And we've had this was all before Fan Home came along, and then they made Fan Home, which was part of D'Agostini instead of keeping it all together. I don't know why they rebranded it like this. Maybe it was simplified back then, or I don't know. But yeah, it's one of those companies where it's sort of just they all seem to be branching off from themselves.
Yeah. So we've got David Hawley in who says, "A very good evening, Kev and Mark and all in chat." Good evening, David. Welcome.
Hi, David. Welcome.
That's the link for the YouTube video of Comic Con if anybody wants to check that out.
Yeah, like I said, it's only about 9.5 minutes long. It's not long at all. Lots of information in there, and they show you around the booth there as well.
Yeah.
At New York Comic Con. So.
Dave McBill says, "Let's hope D'Agostini do sort it out with everything that's happened with Fan Home, and people might start getting their builds they've been waiting for months." Well, in France, there's actually a petition, isn't there, Kev?
Yeah. In France, they've started a petition for. They're not happy, no.
They're not happy. This is a petition against Altea, not Fan Home.
Yes. Yeah, about delays and just delays. Yeah, I think people are just frustrated, and it is what it is.
Yeah. Will's Workshop says, "Got no room for 1/6 models." LOL. 1/6 DeLorean would be nice.
Yeah, they were hinting. They said that they were looking at some of the stuff they'd already done, and they were hinting.
I mean, if they redid the DeLorean 1/6 scale, please sort out the flux capacitor and Christmas tree and stuff. Come on.
I mean, they do a 1/6 scale DeLorean already. Hot Toys already do one, but it just hasn't got all the bells and whistles as the 1/8 scale.
Yeah.
So putting that into 1/6 would beat the Fan Home one, but I mean the Hot Toys one. But yeah.
We've got Kevin and Mary in who say, "Evening all." Good evening, Kevin and Mary. Welcome.
Kevin and Mary.
We've got Following Ghost who says, "Afternoon, everyone." Afternoon, Following Ghost. Welcome.
You can see as well, by the way, with them moving into 1/6 with a lot of the cars. Because, we remember we had that test from Hachette.
Yes.
For the 1/6 scale 007 car. So it does look like they're looking at upscaling a lot of the models to 1/6.
Just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got Kilroy in who says, "Howdy." Howdy, Kilroy. Welcome.
Hi, Kilroy.
Spice Bruce says, "Hopefully they have sorted the issues from the last Iron Man."
Right.
So, can't remember what them issues were.
I can't remember what those issues were, no.
Yeah. Hopefully not individual batteries to switch everything on.
I don't know. Like I said, it was on display there. It was all lit up, so it does light up. It's got more lights on it, I should say.
Yeah. Got John's Model Making in who says, "Evening, gents, and all in chat." Good evening, John. Welcome.
John.
Spice Brew says German site has the Schumacher car.
Yeah. It's like the same. It is on certain places. It's just not appeared anywhere else. I would imagine it will do, but yeah.
David Hawley says, Mark, have you fully recovered from your very fiddly Titanic build that I followed? I felt your pain, LOL. Let's just say the original Titanic sunk to the bottom of the Atlantic. That model of the engine nearly sank to the bottom of my back garden yesterday.
The first thing I said when we come on, just before we come on, I said, how'd you get on with the old model? Because it was fiddly as hell. Those pipes and that stuff should have been done before that platform was put on.
Yeah. So let's just say I've done 186, 187 today. I've carried on with it. And they will be out tomorrow. And or unless you're a Patreon or channel member, you can watch them now. So they will. They'll be out tomorrow. I've persevered because if I hadn't got straight back into it, I would have probably not started it for a few more months.
Yeah.
After that. We've got Mark's Hobbies in who says, hi, one and all. Hi, Mark's Hobbies. Welcome.
Hi, Mark.
And we've got Chef Hawking who says, evening all and chat. Good evening, Chef Hawk. Welcome.
Chef Hawk.
We've got Go For It Painting who says, hello. Hi, Go For It. Welcome.
I go for it.
And I'm not at the stage where I have to start reading them. And we've got Ed Hughes who says, evening all. Good evening, Ed. Welcome.
Hi, Ed.
Nice to see you. Spice Brew said, had a marathon watch on your Titanic build, Mark. Great work on the fiddly stuff. Thank you. Oh, seriously.
Those tiny... Yeah, but then there's the same sort of fiddly bits on the U96 I've seen you.
He's not as bad as what the Titanic...
No, I was going to say it weren't as bad, but there is some of those little pipes and valves are quite intricate, aren't they? They're sort of like getting into those places.
Yeah, so it's getting there.
Yeah.
Ed Hughes says, Mark, have you chilled from the fiddly bits on the Titanic engine? Yes, I have. I got back on the horse, basically.
Yeah.
And, it was just such a stressful build. I was having the worst day yesterday everywhere, and everything just seemed to want to kick you down. And so a lot better day today, thank goodness. Will's Workshop says, got 2 weeks to finish the diorama. So that's not long.
Only 2 weeks away, okay.
Yeah. Matthew Gibbons says, I can't see the D'Agosti name disappearing as it's a family-owned printing business. So, yeah, possible.
Yeah, I think D'Agostini will always be there. It's always going to be the company. It's always going to be there.
Yeah.
They're just moving the stuff over from that website. Like I said, it makes sense.
Yeah. Where am I? I forgot. I'm losing track where I am. We've got Ian Campbell in who says a very good evening all. Good evening, Ian. Welcome.
Hi, Ian.
And Julian Stevens says, still waiting for pack 15 and now pack 16 of RoboCop.
Talking about that. Mine's, as you can see, I'm just literally got to finish off that.
Yeah.
The back of the hand, his face, and the back of the helmet, and he's done.
Cool.
So yeah, he's looking really good. I'm really enjoying this build.
Yeah. I'm missing pack 8 of the Darth Vader and 22 and 23 of the Enterprise D. But I guess what? I've got 24 and 25 is on its way.
I've got some coming. I've got some Enterprise build coming. So, but if I'm not mistaken, they're not the issue that I need.
Yeah.
I think I'm on 25 as well. I think I'm waiting for issue 25. I've got 26 and 27 and 28 coming.
Well, if I'm getting 25, you should be getting 25.
Or it might be 26. It's one of them. You know what? It's been that long. I can't remember where I am with it.
Right. I need a 23, 24. Oh, sorry, I need 22, 23.
Where's stage 100? Because I know I haven't done stage 100 yet.
I think that's 25.
Right. Okay. So I haven't had that one yet.
Check your portal.
Yeah.
After the stream.
I know I've got a load coming, but it's sort of stuff I can't build, if you know what I mean, yet.
Yeah.
I need to carry it on. But by the looks of it, I might have all the packs here before the end of the year. So I might finish the Enterprise before Christmas, which would be nice.
And how many years is that?
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 years. Yeah, because when I started it with Eagle Moss, it'd be about 5 years.
Spider Spruce says, "Well, seeing YouTube deleted my greeting. Hi, Mark and Kev. Going to the Nexus channel to give it a like there. Don't forget the likes. Thank you, Spider.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Spider.
Another thing that's happened this week that is going to affect people is Facebook are now limiting how many people can post on the Facebook group.
Yeah.
To stop people spamming them.
Yeah, it seems to be more to do with links, but it could be. I don't know. When you said about it, Mark, it was the first time I heard about it.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I didn't know anything about this.
I went to post a video in a Facebook group like I've always done, and it came up. Facebook is limiting the amount of posts can be put in the group by an individual to stop spamming.
Right.
So if you don't see a lot of YouTube videos being posted on Facebook groups, that's the reason why. I'm only limited now to where I can post. You can post limited if you're an admin or moderator or you've been approved, but yeah. So yeah, they've changed the policies now, Facebook, and I don't think it's going to go down well in a lot of Facebook groups. Yeah,
I know that they've shut down the chat, the Facebook message groups. They've now shut them down, and some of them were really popular.
Yeah,
very popular, and they've shut them all down now as well. Once again, to do with spamming and to do with the privacy legislation that they put in. You know, where you had to, if you go into a site.
Yeah,
you have to put your age in. It's all to stop all of that.
Yeah,
because they're unregulated, so basically you can put any sort of link to anything in them. And they've stopped the groups, so you don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
So
Ed Hughes says barely have room for 1/8 scale cars. Ian Campbell says, Mark's Modz, do you need a burning bin? No, I'm all right. I'm not building wooden ships, so I haven't got really any ships to burn.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all know that joke. Kevin and Mary says, let's hope it's not going to be a model space disaster and they carry on with builds. I have a few with them. I would think they would honour what was there.
Yeah. If your build's gone over to Fan Home, but you got it through D'Agostini, nothing will change. You will still get your build. It will just through D'Agostini. I would imagine. I would imagine. Say with the Red Bull, if you got it through D'Agostini, you'll continue to get that until it's finished. And if it's now through Fan Home and you've subscribed through Fan Home, you'll still get it through Fan Home. There's going to be no. You'll notice no change. There'll be no change except now where you go.
You look at one thing. So the Red Bull appeared on D'Agostini. So people signed up for it through D'Agostini, and now it's on Fan Home.
Yeah.
But people who signed up through D'Agostini are still receiving their parts.
Yeah, they'll still get their parts. That won't change. Nothing will that will change.
No.
You'll still get it. It will still say D'Agostini on it, I would imagine, or it might come with Fan Home written on it, but you're still getting it.
I think our problem is, and to be perfectly honest with you, with what happened with Model Space and what happened with Eagle Moss, people are right to watch the backs. People are. Yeah,
I think there's a little. There is going to. I think when this process is going over, I think there is going to be that sort of, like you're saying, that sort of tension with it because it's a bit of uncertainty.
Yes.
But actually, I think it's pretty simple. You're just still going to get it in, but I can understand why people are going to get a bit anxious with everything moving over. Yeah, it is what it is. But like I said, it's all good things. So
I think it'd be very good for D'Agostini as well, because where Fan Home go to like Comic-Con, D'Agostini don't do that.
Yes.
So you might start the next big show they do. You might start seeing the Snoopy house.
Yeah, exactly. This is
Moomin house. So it might
like
be
I said, just like that, Mark. Yeah, for D'Agostini, it's good because they're gonna. It is a cost saving measure because they're going to be saving money from the websites and portals and all that sort of backroom stuff. But also, it's going to elevate those builds as well, because I would imagine they've probably sat there and go, well, especially with the RB19, they might go, oh, it's selling better on Fan Home than it did through D'Agostini because you've been showcasing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, when they do these shows now, you'll see the whole of what they offer instead of just the Fan Home stuff.
That's something we've never seen a completion of. So the Snoopy house, we've never seen a completion of it.
No, there's
the Moomin house, we've never seen a completion of it.
Yeah.
But at the show, they did have a completed the 1/6 scale Mustang that is on the D'Agostini website.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it will be good for them so that we can see all these models, and like you and Kirsty are doing the Snoopy house. I bet you'd love to see a completed version of it.
Well, I have seen a completed version because it was released in Japan, and they've already completed it. They've already done that years ago, so that you can find fully built ones already. I don't know if it's changed since then, but yeah, you can see the fully built ones, because if you go on eBay and you put in D'Agostini Snoopy house, you can find ones that people have built and they're selling, obviously in Japan. So yeah, that's something they've already done. Not the Moomin house though. I've never seen a completed version of the Moomin house.
No, so we might see them then.
Yeah. Like I said, it elevates them as well because, we've mentioned before, that Fan Home was like the TV and film stuff.
Yeah,
and it was a bit bizarre that they didn't have the Moomin or the Snoopy, but I think they classed them as family kids.
Yeah,
which is why they were on D'Agostini, but obviously everything's moving over. So
we've got Brooke Bonding saying, hello Mark, Kev and all in chat. Just paid my last Fan Home payment for the 66 Batmobile. That's my last build now, as house room will not allow for more builds. It's been fun though. That's good though.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the last pack to come, and I've got to find somewhere to put it.
Yeah.
I'll find someone.
They'll go somewhere, trust me.
There's always room somewhere.
Matthew Gibbons says, Kev, have you ordered the full face Robocop?
I haven't, no. Because that's a mod, and I'm building this Fan Home, so I can't have stuff like that. But when it's finished, I might decide to, but I haven't got one. But I don't know how often I'm going to display it with the helmet off. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how it all comes together. But yeah.
Matthew Gibbons says, I finally received my last pack of the Ecto one last week. It's been 5 years since starting it. Wow. Yeah, I finished mine off because I started mine with Eagle Moss and I finished mine with Fan Home. So
yeah, and Altea have just started taking on the return customers and that for Ecto one for in France, because they were never offered it originally. So
see, with D'Agostini coming back, could we see Ecto one again? Possibly. We don't know.
Yeah, never say never.
No.
Give it a couple of years, so it might appear again.
Yeah. D says, I've had to approve a few Facebook posts on different pages just with YouTube videos. Yeah, it flags them for some reason.
Yeah, it has been placing them in the spam file. And obviously, like we've spoken before, you don't get a notification of that. It just puts it in there.
Yeah.
And so you're like, I didn't know about it. And when you check it sometimes, if you haven't checked the site for ages, you'll find that there's quite a few links in there and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got Howard in, who says, I get fan home parts or D'Agostini parts in the opposite boxes. Oh, dear.
Oh, well, it happens. They all come from the same warehouse. Like I said, it all comes from the same warehouse, and it effectively is the same company. But I never really understood why there were two anyway.
Yeah.
Because Eagle Moss started doing that as well, if you remember. So it was Eagle Moss, and then it became Hero Collector.
Yeah.
And a lot of their stuff started being Hero Collector.
And then you had the Diecast Club.
I was going to say, then they had the Diecast Club, and it was like, you're juggling all these things. They should just all be under one roof.
Yeah. Ian says, if anybody wants a full face for the RoboCop, head over to Parkwork Upgrades.
Yes, yeah.
Howard says, I've seen a completed Moomin house. Bookman Model Mania is even lit his. He's almost has it finished.
Oh, wow, okay.
That'll be interesting to see when it's done, because I haven't seen a finished one.
No.
Yeah. Ian says I'd build the Ecto 1 again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't think I'd build it again because it's a heck of a build.
It's a big old build as well.
Yeah. But yeah. Then Ian says I'd like to build the MiG-29. I don't think we could do that in the current situation in the world.
That's way off.
Yeah. Ed says MiG-29, interesting. And Julian says, when I get the replacement PCB for Titanic build, as I get them from my newsagents, or when will, you'll get it in issue 185. That will come in. And then you get to do 185 and end up pulling all your hair out. So, yeah, I'm not going there. Ed says, based on the size of the 1.8 Buster's car, the 1.8 scale, you should be able to drive it around. Oh. Andy Carroll says, well, before D'Agostini, it was called Orbis Publishing Limited.
Well, there you go.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Howard says, well, you guys think it's strange. We now get our delivery from Amazon, but it's not the delivery. It's the warehouse issues in the state. Yeah, I heard about that. They're using Amazon to deliver parcels. Yeah,
they're just. I think Amazon are just the delivery people. They're not. I don't think it comes from their warehouse. I think they just pick it up because you got to think they have a lot of third-party stuff.
Yeah.
And you have Amazon Marketplace, which isn't from Amazon. They're just the delivery people. So that's what they're using. Their fan home are using it for.
Yeah.
Is basically a bit like Raw Mail here and US Postal Service in the US. They're just using it as a courier. As a courier, that's it.
I mean, I know they have been having shipping problems with whoever they've been using in the USA.
FedEx, I believe.
So I can understand them trying to find another one.
Yeah, Amazon might be a better fit. Might be cheaper for them, and they might.
What I love about the UK is we get ours through Yodel, or whatever you want to call it. And the thing was, oh yes, you can track your parcel. You can't track your parcel from leaving the warehouse in Italy to it landing in the UK.
No.
You can only track it from when it's landed in the UK.
Yes.
Guess what? It lands in the UK and it's delivered by the next day. So there's no point in tracking it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, you got to hand it to them. That's how quick and refined they are. Yeah.
Because I get once they receive it, I get a notification saying they've got it.
Yeah.
And it tells me say it's going to be delivered on the. I get the email on the 8th.
Yeah.
Saying it's going to be delivered on the 10th, and then it comes the next day on the 9th. It's like, it happens every time. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Turns up, turns up.
There's no point tracking it because
No.
by the time you know it, it's there.
Yeah, literally. No.
Julian says, thanks, Mark. No problem, Julian. Matthew says, yeah, 1.6 Hector 1 would be massive, but looks so good.
Yeah, they do. Buzz, I can't remember their name, but they do a 1/6 scale Ecto 1. There's already one out.
Can you imagine the weight of it?
I don't think it's die cast.
No, but I mean, if they did a 1/6 scale Ecto 1,
die cast, yes, be like very, very heavy.
Scale. Yeah, that'd be like if they did a 1/8 scale Route Master.
Oh wow! Would you want one of them? That'd be cool. That would be, well, it'd be bigger than this desk. So,
a 1/8 scale Route Master. Wow.
Yeah, I mean it'd be 2 meters long, maybe.
Well, you think about it. Then a Route Master now weighs 14 kilograms.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the weight of a 1/8 scale Route Master? Wow.
It'd be, yeah.
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 Following Ghost says, hello to everyone I missed. I was gluing parts on the space station hull, setting aside the hangar deck for now. No problem.
Oh, cool.
Will's Workshop says, I have another workshop shuffle in my future to make way for the new in-progress build. Supra just got bigger. New vid up tomorrow. Cool.
Oh, cool.
Howard says, I've give up hope of Hachette or D'Agostini bring some of the Japanese builds to our states. So I'm going to eBay a few because I want something more than cars. Yeah, there are a lot of cars on the market.
Yeah, you know, like we said this before, haven't we? The cars are their bread and butter. They're sort of, they sell, they always sell. So, yeah.
Yeah. Andy Carroll says, in the 80s, I got the movie, The History, was 100 issues, 13 volumes from 1800s to 1984-ish. Wow. Howard says, FedEx was fine, but apparently they didn't deliver in a couple of states, which was weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very regional in America. It's all, yeah. It's not like the UK here. Because it's so big, obviously, it's all regional and there's different time zones and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Ed Hughes says, had that with deliveries with Royal Mail as well. Yeah, I've had the same. The Royal Mail say you got your parcel and be delivered on a certain day, and then it comes the day before.
Yeah.
You order anything else via Royal Mail, it never comes on time like that.
Efficiency.
you order anything else like off eBay that's going to come via Royal Mail, and it never comes at the time date that they stay.
Well, I've had stuff turn up that I've ordered from China, and it's got here quicker than stuff I've ordered from the UK.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Swings and roundabouts.
Ed Hughes says, just buy a real Route Master. Where the heck?
Yeah, that scale, you might as well.
What size shelf are we going to need for that?
Yeah. A hangar bay.
Yeah. Oh, Matthew Gibbons says, the Blitzway 1/6 Ecto 1 is die cast.
Ah, Blitzway, that was it. There you go. Oh, it is die cast. Okay.
Okay.
I know they did a 1/6 scale one.
Yeah.
Because they brought out the figures. And they've done a few other 1/6 scale stuff as well. I think they've done, funny enough, I think they've done the 89 Batmobile 1/6 scale.
Will's Workshop says, what about a 1/8 scale Titanic? Do they need a ship?
Oh, God, yeah.
I'd do it. I don't know where to put it, but I'd do it.
I mean, is there any 1/6 scale, 1/8 scale cars that Fanhome have done that you would like to see in 1/6?
1/8 scale that I'd like to see in 1/6.
Yeah. DeLorean, we've already said that.
Yeah, we've already said DeLorean.
Yeah. Knight Rider, I think, would be quite good in a bigger scale.
Mm.
Okay,
gone in 60 seconds. Eleanor.
Oh, yeah, Eleanor.
Yeah.
They could do, because they've already done the Mustang in 1/6. So they could technically do the other ones in 1/6 as well. Easily.
Eleanor, yeah, maybe in 1/6.
I would. Do you know what? If they had the choice between a 1/6 or 1/8 scale of the Skyline, I would have gone for the 1/6.
Right.
Because I can get some 1/6 scale figures, and it would actually fit inside it. So
Yeah.
Stephen
Haynes Model says, Mark, spoken to Hachette about the Lancaster replacement for the replacement hinges for the landing doors, and they can't give a date when they are going to do it. I heard it's like issue 101 or something that they might be there, but I don't know. It's a guessing game, I suppose.
Are they easy to? The hinges are quite easy to get to if you start putting the cowling on.
As long as we don't start putting the outer skin on, we're fine.
Right.
Dave Mark says, before time runs out, I'm going to say goodnight. It's been a great stream as always. See you tomorrow on the podcast. Yes, we have actually got something for the podcast. I'll get to the end of the chat and then, we'll, So, Mark Tommy says, wait till Christmas, then they will be delayed.
Well, we'll see what happens because, you know what Christmas is like for deliveries. And,
Ed Hughes says Ecto 1 heavy metal.
Yeah.
Jeff Light says Royal Mail tends to be 3 to 4 late for them. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Howard says you buy the Route Master and convert the interior to hold all your models. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, like a mobile library. Mobile museum.
Yeah.
But for don't give Wayne ideas.
No.
Rather Wayne on tour.
Yeah. Andy Carroll says, Mark, full-size Route Master, mobile build studio. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Will says, for me, kit.
Yeah.
Jeff Light says, days late. Ian says, Ecto 1/16 is width 450 times 1,160 and height 540 millimeters and 33 kilograms. Wow.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Ed says, what's that Imperial, Ian? Spencer Smith says, great seeing you the other day, Kev.
Oh, yes. Yeah. It was great to see you.
Yeah. D says, night, Mark and Kev. I'll see you both tomorrow night. Night, D. Thank you.
See you, D.
And David Hawley says, me too. Going to say good night, Kevin, Mark. Great stream again, guys. Catch you both next time. And Kilroy says, well, I'm running off. Come and see me. Yes, Kilroy is live at 8 p.m. on the channel. So I'm at the end of the chat. So we do have somebody for tomorrow night for the Artwork podcast. So tune in at 7 for that. You'll be in charge, Kev, as always. So I'll just sit there and snooze away like everybody says. And,
you'll be fine.
And then next live on Tuesday evening at 7 with the MCC UK crew again. So, yeah.
We won't be here next Sunday.
No.
And the following Monday, we'll be doing this stream, but Monday.
Yeah.
So basically, So our normal chat stream will move from Sunday to Monday next week only.
Yeah. Ian Campbell says, good night, all. And Kevin and Mary say, night, all.
Night.
Andy says, good night, guys. See you all next week. Thank you, Andy. So,
brilliant.
Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thank you for the chat. Sorry about the technical difficulties at the beginning. And, we'll see you all next week on Monday, guys. Or we'll see you tomorrow night at 7
we'll see you tomorrow.
At 7 p.m.
Yeah.
So, just leave me to say, I've been Mark.
I've been Kev.
And we'll catch you all next time back, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.